Here is the latest from K2 Radio News.
A Wyoming lawmaker, Afi Ellis, a member of the Navajo Nation and the first female Native American in the Wyoming legislature, says she won't be running for another term. She was first elected in 2016 and served 2 terms in the Wyoming Senate. Ellis also served on the Joint Revenue Committee working on personal property tax relief and Senate Travel, Recreation, and Cultural Resources Committee. She currently is Senate Chairwoman of the Select Committee on Tribal Relations and serves on several other committees as well. She was recognized as a woman of influence in 2017 by the Wyoming Business Report, a leader in policy in 2019 by the Wyoming Coalition Against Domestic Violence and Sexual Assault, and a champion for charter schools by the National Alliance for Public Charter Schools in 2022. By 2025, the old series license plates will be phased out and replaced by a Wyoming flag design, a project which has kept WYDOT's tag plant busy as they prepare more than 2 million plates for Wyoming counties to distribute to customers. Before 2001, the Wyoming State Penitentiary produced all the plates, but when the license plate plant shut down, WYDOT took over. According to manager Stephen Lund, WYDOT makes all the plates at their facility, including specialty ones. In a recent press release, he explains that the plates are printed onto special adhesive back stock with security features and then affixed to aluminum backing. Next, they come through a press, which chops the corners, punches holes, and puts a rim around it. Wyoming license plates are required by law to change design every 8 years, and it takes more than half that time to prepare for the changeover. It takes a lot of time to make them, but also to package and deliver them. Production for the new plates is just about done. They've got all the small counties finished, but are still working on Natrona and Laramie County. Fort Casper Museum has organized an exhibit about the many railroads that have traversed central Wyoming since 1886. Until February 22nd of next year, you can see many photographs and artifacts that have never before been put on public display. Some of these include the marker lamps and step box from the last passenger train out of Casper, a conductor's uniform used in Casper, and an envelope salvaged from the tragic Coal Creek train wreck in 1923. Guest curator Con Trumbull, who has authored 2 books on Central Wyoming Railroad, says that he's excited to showcase so many of these items that are from private collections of current and retired railroaders who live in our community. Also, if you'd like to help support Fort Casper, they're offering spring ghost hunting tours for $15 a person. They'll take you on a 10-person tour on April 26th and 27th, but they do recommend you buy your tickets in advance because they go quick. This is a popular fundraiser for the museum, and the tickets go on sale April 2nd. Guides lead guests around the fort grounds and buildings in small groups looking for paranormal activity. They let you try out ghost hunting equipment like spirit boxes, infrared thermometers, audio recorders, and laser grids. They recommend good shoes and warm dress for walking outdoors and in the dark. Bring a flashlight and a digital camera. Also, the event's recommended for ages 8 and up, and children under age 16 must be accompanied by a participating adult. Mark your calendar for March 27th when you can happily gorge yourself at 24 local restaurants, knowing that 10% of the proceeds are going to United Way of Natrona County. This is the 14th year of Eat, Drink, and Be Caring to support 34 nonprofits, and 99% of all the money raised stays in Natrona County. It's a pretty lengthy list of restaurants, but you can find those by going to k2radio.com. Shout out to all the amazing business owners who stepped up to the challenge and give back to their community. And finally, congratulations to Mustang Bo Russell. On Wednesday, he signed his letter of intent to play at Black Hills State as a defensive backfield. He was a 4A All-State selection as an at-large defensive performer in 2023, and he rang up 46 tackles with a pair of interceptions. Russell is also an accomplished wrestler as he finished second at 165 pounds in the 4A state tournament back in February with an overall record of 33-2.